Hello guys, welcome to the core concept. Today we are going to discuss about something important topic related to the 103rd constitutional amendment. So the recent news here is how the advocates who are present in the Supreme Court of India, they are still arguing with the 103rd amendment, especially the constitutional amendment, how the government to bring a law which is satisfying only the economical weaker sections people and bringing a 10% reservation in the education and employment for economical weaker section people. According to the Supreme Court, in the Indira Savane cases, the conclusion, the summary of the judgment which shows before before announcing any reservation policies for the backward community, there should be satisfying a two condition. The condition number one is what? The particular community should be a economically weaker section, and the condition two, very important condition, it is social backwardness. The particular community should satisfy the social backwardness in the history, not at the present. If not at the present means if that particular country presently it was in a good state of position means that is doesn't matter. But in the previous history it was in a very socially backward section community means that should be we can consider it. Okay. So now here in this video, not at all it is not as a regular video. We used to regularly discuss about what are the issues and how the solution point. In the solution point we used to give various suggestions points to add in the particular PPT. But here we are just discussing about the argument of various lawyer communities present in the Supreme Court about the fraudulence of 103rd amendment. The government bring that amendment which using the loopholes in the constitution. Okay. Let me see this argument point. We can use this argument point in the negative concept of economic weaker section. I already mentioned just we are aspiring for the civil servant to the government of India. So this economic weaker section policy was bring by the government of India. So we have to be support the government. We our point should be support the government of the economical weaker section amendment. But in case if you want to add any 2 to 3 points related to the negative concept of economical weaker section, you just add these 7 points to the answer sheet. Okay. Just you remember, this is one argument among the various lawyers community present in the Supreme Court. You just remember what is the core idea of this particular news. Let go into the detail of that. And the core idea of this point is 103rd is the fraud on constitution. Obviously, still the lawyers are arguing that this amendment which was brought by the government is using the loophole in the constitution. They are bringing the amendment because according to the Supreme Court of India, Indira Savane case, the judgment of the Indira Savane case was the Supreme Court before bringing an reservation in the education and the employment, especially the weaker section in the society, they should satisfy the two conditions. The condition one is there should be economically weaker section and socially backwardness. Socially backwardness. This particular 103rd amendment not satisfied the second condition, socially backwardness. They simply bring this 10% reservation for the economically weaker section people. It satisfied with the economical weaker section, but the socially backwardness which was still not present in that condition. That is what the here matter is. Still, the government doesn't have any official data which notified that the particular people having the income over the particular year. If we can calculate the income for the per annum. If you see for the criminal and non-criminal satisfaction rates, the per annum income excluding the salary, per annum income should be the 8 lakh, right? They demonstrate the range around 8 lakh per annum. If the income was more than 8 lakh means they are under the creamy layer. Less than 8 lakh means they are under the non-creamy layer concept. Okay. So here the government simply bring the 10% reservation for the economical weaker section. So it is not satisfying the second condition, which was what? Socially backwardness. Socially backwardness. Still, those who are aspiring for the 10% reservation in the employment, they are backwardness or not. That's what the here matter is. Because when we saw the backwardness, when we see the backwardness in the past history, even if you see the Brahmin community, Most inside the Brahmin community, there is further divisions also there. In that priests who are present in the temples, they are in the upper domination in the Brahmin community. Those who are doing kitchen works in the Brahmin community, they are under lower category. That is what the partiality is still clashing between in the upper class also. That was here the matter is. So before bringing this 10% reservation, the government should satisfy the second condition, whether they are socially backward or not. That is what the core issue here is. Okay. Now see the second point. Empowerment class of people who were historically denied access to the education. That's what. That's what. Here the denied to access to the education and employment. Those who are the denied to access to the education and employment are come under the category of socially backwardness. They have to be satisfied before implemented. Those people have satisfied this condition before implementing the 10% reservation for the economical weaker section. That is what the here main argument among the lawyer in the Supreme Court. Okay. Second condition, I already mentioned second condition, they didn't satisfy the second condition, which was socially backwardness. They satisfied only the one condition, which is economically weaker section. The second condition, if those people satisfy the second condition, means they can get 10% reservation. If those government bring those policy under this condition, means that was very good policy. But they simply introduced 10% reservation for the economical weaker section. Here the main mistake is what? That the economical weaker sections who are competing for the 10% reservation in the economical weaker section, there are around 93.4% population in India are doing competition for the 10% reservation in the economical weaker section. That is what the matter. If you see the average family, there is 4 members in the family, means the one person who is the father of the family is earning 25,000 per month, means if you see the average salary, it's less than 8 lakh per annum. That particular family person also competing for the economical weaker section 10% quota. Okay, so that particular guy is salary pay slip shows 25,000 per month salary. Think as of that guy is purchasing that lottery ticket. Okay, lottery ticket, still many states are running the lottery ticket. If he is purchasing one lottery ticket, by luck, by the chance, he is getting around 1 crore as a gift for him, which means a poor family guy immediately shifted towards upper middle class family. After getting that those gift also, he is competing for the 10% economical weaker section quota. That is what the here mistake is. The government, before bringing these kind of amendment, they have to be satisfied the various conditions. The condition should be satisfied. A field level income analysis should be collect to get the survey of field level income. That is what the here matter is. So the particular person before competing for the 10% quota in the economic weaker section, actually he is getting those salary or not, a pay slip is satisfying or not, or else if by chance by getting any lottery ticket luck he can earn 1 crore in that gift amount, means if you deposit that 1 crore in the bank, means around 0.60% interest, means he can be able to get more than 8 lakh per annum. His gross income crossed towards 8 lakh per annum. He was not at all coming under non-criminal category. That is what here the matter is. The matter, important matter here is, this is what the matter is. And the government also gave one condition. Those who are competing for OBC, those who are competing for SC, STs, they are not under the reservation for the economical weaker. So the economical weaker section people mostly from the forward class, upper class. Okay, okay, 1 minute. I will come back. Okay, so that's what the problem here is. Without satisfying condition of socially backwardness, they are simply announcing the 103rd amendment to bring the reservation for the economical weaker section people. Now see the next point. No power to provide the reservation to any classes as certain teachers on judgment. I already mentioned the Indra Samani case judgment. The result of the judgment which brings that what they should be satisfying the two conditions, economical weaker section condition, at the same time what the condition which was bring a socially backwardness. That's what. So before bringing the reservation policy, they have to be satisfied the two conditions. And on the basis of identification, the poor by previous month based upon the income is absolutely the scheme full of loopholes. I already mentioned that without checking that whether the income is true or not, or the government doesn't have any handful of information whether the particular statement which whether it is true or not, they simply announcing the value which brings that absolutely bring a major loophole of in the constitutions. And I already mentioned the sudden lottery tickets which was bring the lower income group of people to the upper income group. That's what. If that demonstrations should be focused on what both economical and a socially backward class. Without getting the demonstration, they simply bringing the economical weaker sections quota. It absolutely a blunder mistake, and no one can declare as the poor on the basis of 1 month income. Obviously, I already says if that is any big ticket luck and a big ticket gift, anything that happened to a particular person, still the person also competing for the 10% quota means around 93.4 percentage of the population. We see the data. 93.4 percentage of the populations are competing for the economic weaker sections quota reservation. That's what here the problem is. And let's see the next point. The 10% reservation should be clear demonstration on what basis the government implements the scheme. Absolutely, this is also very most important point. The 10% reservations the government bringing and based upon the which demonstrations should be bring towards the public knowledge. The public should be public should also give their concentration on how the 10% reservations they are bringing and what is their opinion should be also satisfied whether they have the government is satisfying the two conditions which was introduced by the Supreme Court and either Samani case. Okay, and like these kind of reservation amendment should be also placed in the public view before their implementation. And this video is just about the argument of the advocate present in the Supreme Court on the 10% reservation, especially the government being on a 103rd constitutional amendment. So you just remember these negative points. If there is any particular question demanding any negative points, you just include 3 to 4 points from these whole 7 points. Just 3 to 4 points you just introduce in the negative manner concept of the economic weaker sections. But remember one thing, economic weaker section 10% reservation paid by the government. We are also aspiring for the government job, so you should be max to max. You should be right the positive viewpoint of the particular constitutional amendment. Okay, thank you. Let me see you in any other class.